So Black Ops 4 is only about 4 or 5 months away, and get this, it's going to have a Battle Royale mode. I mean, basically, it's going to be confirmed. It's going to be confirmed as soon as the multiplayer gets revealed and all of that stuff. It's just going to happen, guys. I mean, it's the most likely scenario. They haven't commented on any of this stuff, and if we're going to be honest, if we know Activision and Call of Duty and Treyarch, we know that they're good at making really weird decisions on their games, so I guess we could basically say that this is going to happen. So since Battle Royale is going to happen, I want to list off a few game modes that I want to see in the actual Battle Royale mode that Ravensoft is going to be developing full time now. And they're going to be adding a lot throughout the season of course, Black Ops 4, but of course, they're going to keep going and doing more after that. So these are my game modes that I want to see for at least the launch of the game. If not the launch of the game, I at least want to see these somewhere down the line if they could keep going and improving upon what they are making for the base Battle Royale mode. So the first one I want to see is a 50-50 war mode. I mean, it has to be like that, but it can't be like, of course, Fortnite's 50-50 mode. If you know Fortnite's 50-50 mode, it's very, very chaotic. It's too chaotic, in fact. So for the 50-50 mode for, of course, Call of Duty, it has to be a little bit more strategic. So I think they should be coming in on naval boats and stuff like that, landing on the shores on each side, right? So there's, of course, 50 people, but of course, one group gets dropped off on one side of the team, and then another in the middle, and then one on the other side of the map, and then of course that happens on the other side of the map, so it's 50 players, but they're all coming in from different directions going towards the middle, so there could be different types of battles, and it could be a little bit more organized instead of it being, of course, super chaotic like Fortnite. But Fortnite, of course, it thrives on that chaos. Of course, for the 50-50 mode for Call of Duty Battle Royale, I really think that they can pull off a strategic type of mode for the 50-50 mode and make it a little bit more ultra realistic for the people that want to play something like a war mode but never had the chance to do that in Call of Duty. Of course, with the Call of Duty graphics and movements, we're going to be able to see that in this mode, and it's going to be really cool to see some type of war mode. If it's going to be 50 versus 50, it could be really, really realistic. Of course, Battlefield does that very well, but of course everybody's going to only have one life in this game mode. I mean, you could literally have a team bunker down in a certain area, and then you could have firefights, and it could be really, really it could be super intense, and I think that they could pull it off. I know that Ravensoft are very smart when it comes to gameplay, and I know that they could pull this up. Of course, we gotta have a solo mode. I don't know how many people they can have on one map, but if I'm going to keep assuming that it's 100, then I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be 100. 100 solo would be super freaking cool for this type of movement, and again, they could come in through, of course, AC-130s, or I'm sorry, C-130s, which is just cargo planes, and they could all jump in from there or jump out of that plane, or they could come in from naval ships or some type of boats that they can customize from themselves to ride in on. That would be pretty cool too. And of course, there would be like weapons and some type of cover on the beaches when you come in from the naval ships, and it would be really cool to see some type of solo mode and see who can really do the best out of it. Because if we're going off of Call of Duty rules and stuff like that, the person with the most, reaction time and skill would probably be the best, but who knows if it's going to be super chaotic with 100 people, then it's going to be very hard to stay alive. So I would love to see how they will pull this off. I want to see if they're going to do health packs or if it's going to be regenerative health for, of course, solo mode. Maybe it'll be something like a mixture of the two, where you get some of your health back or some of your armor back, and then you have to wrap yourself up with some health packs or something. I don't know how they're going to do it, but hopefully they pull off a cool solo mode that's a little bit more original than the other ones that we've been getting in the, of course, Battle Royale scene, like Fortnite and PUBG, and of course, we have to get something new for Call of Duty if they want to stand out and make a pretty cool Battle Royale mode. The next one is zombies. Now, I don't know if they could do a team zombies or if they could do just a solo zombies, but a zombies one would be really, really cool. And it would, of course, blend in with the Black Ops name, because Black Ops is really known for multiplayer zombies campaign, somewhat in that order. People don't usually click on the campaign first, they click on the multiplayer, and then they want to try the zombies and then the campaign. At least from my experience and my personal talks with people. But of course, zombies in Battle Royale would be so freaking cool. It would be one of the most unique things that Call of Duty has done, and it would be really fun to see how they would be able to bring in the zombies from the Black Ops series and put them into this type of game. They could have different types of boss battles. Maybe they could come in waves and stuff like that. Maybe your team has to set up in a building or something like that with a bunch of miniguns while the zombies close in on you. Maybe it could be just a free-for-all and everybody has to look out for the zombies and stuff. Who knows? But it would be really cool to bring in the Black Ops series zombies and put them into a battle royale mode where everybody has to look out for them. That'd be really fun. And the last one I have is called Calvary. It's just a really chaotic mode where everybody gets a bunch of overpowered weapons, a bunch of crazy stuff that they can just call in. Maybe there will be kill streaks in it, who knows, but hopefully that the Calvary mode or the Chaos mode would just be in freaking insane. Explosions everywhere, bullets flying, just everybody's just going at it. It could be like 50 people since it would be super chaotic, and everybody would be trying to get more loot and stuff like that to, of course, overpower the other enemy with all of their with all of their equipment and stuff. It would be really funny to see how they would use all of those weapons, of course, and how they're going to input like rocket launchers and of course grenade launchers, and how that's all going to work in this game. I really hope that Ravensoft pulls off some of these game modes, and I hope that they bring in some more unique game modes of their own, and I'm pretty sure Raven can put in some game modes that are unique and special to this type of franchise. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and click that like button. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.